Good morning and welcome to another episode of New York Times Sudoku. Today is the 6th of August 2020 and let's jump right ahead. I've got a new microphone and I'm hoping that the sound quality is going to be a bit better and yeah. I've got a bit of a headache this morning as well. So, always coming up with excuses, aren't I? So, let's see how we do today. As usual, I'm just going to start by doing all the notations as I can. And I don't know if I'm going to do medium today because I've got work coming up quite soon. So, we'll see how it goes. 4, so that's a 4. It's looking pretty promising today, and that's what a 4's done. So 5 seems to be weak with only just 2 numbers. Let's have a look at 6's. So 6, oh no, 6 is a weaker number, isn't it, with just a 1, so bear that in mind. 5 and 7 are the weak numbers, although 7 looks pretty weak as well. 8. So that's an 8, which means these two are 8s. Let's move on to 9s. We've got a pair of 9s there, and another pair of 9s. These are 9s as well, which knocks out the 8. So that means the 8 has to be here and here. So let's go back to 9s. 9, 9. So I've got a pair of 9 and 5s. So I think that's all 9s. So let's go back to 1s. Got a pair of 1s here, which means that's a 1. So that's the other one. Oh, I do make that mistake quite often where I just jump right into pencil marking, and sometimes I miss the original number that's already in the box. So if I don't do if I don't turn on what do you call it, kind of conflicting digits, I may miss that and then mess up the Sudoku, which I have done before on pen and paper. So just gotta be a bit more alert in the future. Nearly did a 4 there just now. 4's all done, aren't they? So 5s. Bear with me, just need to sneeze. Oh no, it's gone away. 6. I do worry how loud my sneeze would be on the microphone, which is, I think, a lot more sensitive than the old one. I don't actually have to like lean right or put the mic directly in front of my face. So I'm hoping I don't have to boost the volume as well, which I've had to do, and I think that introduces some noise to the audio. So I think I've exhausted all the possibilities now. Oh, actually I haven't, because I've got 9 here blocking this cell, and 9's already locked in those 2 cells, which means 9 has to be there, creating another pair. So let's see if I missed anything with that logic. No, I don't think I have. So let's start by just looking at these weak areas. So I've got 5 and 9 locking me into a triple here, which are 2, 7, and whatever this digit is should be the same as that, I think, because I've got 5 and 9 there. So 2, 7, and 6. So haven't got any 6's, so I've only got 1 6 here, so I should potentially look at the weak number. So does a 6 interact with any weak areas? It doesn't really. I've got 4 digits here, 6, 7, 8 and 5. So I can't see a 5 on there. which means that can at least be a 5 or an 8. So let's move on to this area. Let's look at this. Oh, this could be, this was on the triple that I had before, and it could be 2 and 7 anyway. So do I have another area for triples? These will all be 6s anyway. Okay, so I've got 6 on this line as well. Is that helpful to me? No. Although if I've got 6 on that line, these 2 cells may be quite useful actually. So I've got 1, I haven't got 2, I've got 3, 4, 5. I've already got a 6, 7, 8, and I've got a pointer pair of 9s. So this is, what was it? I've got 1, I haven't got 2, so 2 still that's missing, because I can see a 1, can't see a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 within the pencil marking, or because of the 6 being locked into these 3 cells, and then I've got 7, 8, and finally a pointer pair of 9s. So another way of looking at this, I've got the pencil marked in 9, so that's a 2, which means that resolves those cells and gives me a pair of 2s up there, which doesn't do me any good for now. But I've also got 2 locked into these 2 cells, and these 2, oh no, that cell, so that's a 2, that's a 7, that's a 1, so that's coming together quite quickly. That's a 7. So this has to be a 6, which means I now have 2 6s, no, 3 6s even. That's also a 6. So there we go, quite a few resolved, all by just thinking about a weak digit. So this is a pair, 9s and 5s. I'm trying to step back away as well just to see, because I have a tendency of, like, at this point resuming the 1 to 9 term notations, but I'm trying to be a bit, I noticed when I watch the previous videos that I have a tendency of missing obvious patterns afterwards. 3 seems to be the weak digit now, so 3, these are 3s and 5s, but I haven't got any 5s. 5 is also a weak digit actually, so 5s are locked into there, so 3s and 5s are weak at the moment. Just got to bear that in mind, and considering how much success I've got, I have a feeling I will need to resolve another naked digit at some point. So let's resume to 2. 2. So all the 2s are pencil marked in. 3s are here. Can that be a 3? Yes, it can. So I'm sure there's a theme tune there involving a builder whose name is Bob. Bit of an English reference there. Unfortunately, I was too old to watch Bob the Builder by the time I arrived on the shores of the UK. Oh, there's a 6 here. So these are 6s. Can that be a 6? Yes, it can. So let's move on. 7. So I've got 2, 8, and 5. No, 2. I really hope that wasn't too loud, but if it is, I will check the recording beforehand and just tone down the volume, I'm sure. That's the problem of doing Sudokus early in the morning. Pardon the disgusting sniffling. Have I got anything on these 3 cells? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 5, 8, and 7. I've got 7 here, I've got the 8 here, which means that has to be a 5. And if that's a 5, that gives me a 5, 6 pair. And 7 sees these 2 cells, so that has to be a 7, that has to be an 8. And this would be a 3, locking the 3's into these cells. And it resolves this 5, 3 pair, which resolves this 5, 9 pair, which resolves this 5, 6 pair. Looking very easy today. I can't realistically see how it will remain complicated from now on. Pretty sure if I've got the triple here, yeah, that has to be a 7 and that has to be the 7. Hang on, I'm just gonna, oh, it's gonna blow my nose, but so I've got 1 9 pair on this row, which means that can't be 9 anymore, so 9, 6 and 1 is resolved, so that's a 1 and 6, which means this is a 3 and a 7 pair, which 7, 7, oh, all the 7s are done actually. I panicked there for a second thinking I've missed something. So these are 3s and, well, it can't be 3 there, 3s and 9s, which resolves that 9, that's a 3 and that's a 5. Let's see, so I can't see a 2, so that's 2, 8 and 3. Okay, I've got 15 minutes left before work, so let's jump right onto medium and see what I can do. So immediately I spotted these 2 1s locking down these 2 columns, and with that one gives me a 1. So let's see, I'm just going to do the normal pencil marking. That 1 and that 1 interacts and gives me another 1 there, and so forces the 1s to be under column 3. So that sort of 1s, 2 locks into that cell, and if I haven't got time to continue doing this, what I'm going to do is do my outro now. I am going to start doing these videos more like frequently from now on, basically. So if you do want to see more, if you do want to see my daily Sudokus, just to see, I don't know, if it helps you solve the New York Times, which is kind of like moderate difficulty. You tend to find any puzzle books around the New York Times difficulty most of the way. I think you may find slightly more difficult puzzles right at the end, and I'm happy to kind of like try any puzzles that you send in that aren't super difficult, because I am by no means that good at Sudokus. I think if you have a difficult puzzle that you need someone to show you how to do it, cracking the cryptic is always the go-to. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to do more content on this channel, and for now it's going to be Sudoku, because if you've seen my rock climbing videos, that was and still is one of my passions. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and where I live at the moment, I'm just trying to reduce exposure to other people, and reducing my exposure to other people as well, to kind of like put anyone else at risk. So it will be Sudoku for now, and after that much waffling, I think the outro is basically subscribe. Oh, I really hate saying that. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber at the moment, but hey ho, I bought a mic. Maybe I should do podcasts.